Oh, mentor, my mentor. Unusually, mentorship has become a vanity exercise. I see dreamy-eyed youngsters like me chasing some of the biggest names to have them as their mentors. But I'm here to tell you that an ordinary woman changed my life. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and welcomed guests. In my school, I was the bored child who would always stare outside the window, look at the lush greenery around my school and the empty field for hours. And during the PT session, we would be allowed to play outside. So we would play basketball with rugby rules, and I would always glance at the volleyball team, and I would be envious of them playing so well. I would score very poorly, almost always, and Dad would give me his prepared speech at home. And I would always be jealously looking at my elder sister, who was like this really smart, class topper girl who was laughing inside. Amongst all my pet peeves was my poor handwriting, which most boys have, is what I realized later. My handwriting was so bad, and I really tried to improve it. I would look at all the pretty girls who had even more prettier handwriting, and I would try to copy the way they were holding their pen. Some would hold it like this, some would hold it like this, some would hold it really at the tip, and some would hold it all the way back. I tried them all. It didn't work. I tried to trace their sharp handwritings also, but that also did not last. My handwriting was still terribly hard to read. It all came to a turning point in my 10th standard, where I stumbled upon this place called Handwriting Institute of India. It was very intriguing because for the first time in my life, somebody told me your neatness, the handwriting of your neatness doesn't matter. The strokes matter. And your strokes have different meanings to it. And this really caught my attention because I was pulled in because the secrets of the handwriting analysis, which is analyzing your handwriting and establishing your behaviors. But I got really intrigued by a possibility of improving my handwriting. That's why I quickly enrolled in the class. And my first class, I remember it vividly. There was this buoyant teacher pacing around the room with energy. She was this happy, chirpy, grand gesturized woman. And I instantly clicked with her at hi, happy morning. I was thrilled. The subsequent weeks, I would completely concentrate on whatever she was asking me to do, whatever strokes she asked me to practice. I would also always hear what she is saying to the other students. I would pick up other strokes and what they meant. It was very intriguing. It was like unpacking a person. And I would also stay back after the class to help her pack up. So she kept seeing me having this really deep interest of handwriting and handwriting analysis. And she would give me extra strokes to practice. So over the 8-week course, I was able to practice and improve my listening ability by making my E loops bigger. In fact, in my class, when I had a teacher that I was not interested in, my E loops would become smaller. I had to go, wait, I'm becoming a selective listener. So I would on purpose make my E loops bigger. So I became a better listener. My T bars became higher, so my ambition rose. And my concentration intensified by the preciseness of my eye dots. So I was really hooked on. But then the time flew so quickly, like most of us realized, the course got over. And on the final day, my teacher told me she was retired, she was 52. And I was heartbroken. She meant everything to me in such a short span of time. She sensed it, and she invited me for lunch a few days later at her house. So I took that 2-hour bus ride from Basanvari to Mahalakshmi layout and 2 hours back to spend time with her family and her over lunch. I felt so welcomed, accepted and accommodated at her place. I'd never felt like that before. I really yearned to go back again. So luckily, we had a very neat arrangement. I was tremendously good at technology, and she wanted to learn and upskill her technology abilities so she could come and part of her kids. And I wanted to learn graphotherapy, which is the application of handwriting analysis. Once you know what the letters stand for, you can practice those letters and strokes, and you can change your neurological pathway. So I was really hooked. So I told, and we had this arrangement in place. So twice a month, I would be at her place for lunch, and we would spend hours discussing handwriting analysis and technology. This went on for a considerable amount of time, and I was able to work on so many aspects of my personality. My confidence, my posture, the intensity of my emotions, the energy levels I had throughout the day, the spiritual ability to absorb things. I think I was able to cover every single facet of my personality. And because I wanted to constantly have her around me, I would keep coming up with new things to work on, and she would put a plan in place, and she would make sure I practiced the strokes, I put in the work, and I could see the shift happen. So it became very interesting. And I helped her by showing her how to import music on her iPod, to organizing her files, and whatever latest gadgets she had bought or kids had bought from different parts of the world, how to use them. It was a very interesting time of my life. I believe it's been 12 years since I first met her. And even today, I'm equally welcome and I feel comfortable at her house. And I have vivid memories of sitting on this antique dining table discussing handwriting analysis, technology, and life in general. I'm so fortunate that a simple, ordinary woman completely transformed my life, one stroke at a time, one meal at a time, and by sharing one learning at a time. So, ladies and gentlemen, and especially boys and girls, you don't need a big name, high achieving, overachiever mentor to change your life. All you need at times is somebody like Jyoti Mehta, who believes in your dreams and your capabilities to achieve those dreams. Over to the Toastmasters.